Do you so do you remember Dad's wedding?
Hmm?
Do you remember Dad's wedding?
That wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? He married. He married in April 30th, 1993. 93.
I think so.
You were
Yeah.
born in 94.
94.
Yep.
You're very sharp. You know your dates.
Yeah.
You're sharp.
I still have the album, the marriage album.
Oh, the picture book?
There's, yeah, the
Nice.
album of the pictures of the wedding. Yeah.
Where do you keep all your pictures?
Hmm?
Where do you keep all your pictures?
I got it there in the box.
Okay. I'll have to go look through it
Mm-hmm.
eventually. I know you have a pretty good collection. So, um and then me and Brian were born in 94.
You were born at Albert Einstein Hospital.
Albert Einstein Hospital in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
In Harlem.
January 21st, 1993.
No,
94.
94,
Mm-hmm.
94.
94. 1 year after.
Yeah.
Because your mom became pregnant right away.
Mhm. With twins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then when we were living in Yonkers, what did you think of? Do you remember when we lived in Yonkers?
That when you live in Yonkers and Maria wants, she has to work, Joey has to work. They take you to the Bronx, to my house. I take care of you until they work, until you are 4 year, 5 year. Then you start going to pre-K. Then over the weekends when they were off, they took it. I keep you home from Monday to Friday, so they don't have to be back and forth every day.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's it.
I remember it.
Right? You remember that. And when you start to walk, you crawl. But Brian was the first one that starts walking around.
Mhm.
You hear somebody knocking at the door. Right away, you go crawling. I got all the pictures.
Okay, I'll have
Yeah,
to look through them.
I got all the pictures.
Dad showed me a few of them upstairs actually that he found in his closet. He
I get all the memories, all the pictures. There's the wedding, everything.
and then
I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. After 28 years marriage.
yeah, sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes it just happens. God has a plan for everybody,
I know.
So
Yeah, me and my husband, we made 50 years marriage.
50 years.
50 years. I got the pictures there.
You wanna show me your ring? There you go. Let me look at your ring there.
I still got my ring.
Yeah, it's still beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and you still keep it polished. Um, do you remember anything? So like my fascination is like you've seen a lot of history. Um, do you remember some of the presidents and stuff like that you've seen and do you know a lot about like the Great Depression happened in like right around like 1929. Do you remember living through that?
1929.
Yeah, 1929. Grandpa served in World War II, right? And in the Navy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
Grandpa was in the
so that
Navy.
was in what, 46?
Nah, yeah,
So
with the war. Mhm.
how long was do you know were you married before that or no?
No,
No?
mother after.
After?
Hmm. After he got out of the service.
Got it.
Hmm.
And do you know how many years he did in the service?
Only 2 years.
2 years? Okay.
Yeah, he spent 2 years, and then he started to work in a place for making material the, for making clothes and
Okay.
everything. So the houseman, el sitio, the place was called Houseman, and that's where I met him. And I used to work in Houseman. I used to work in Harry Living. Harry Living used to work merchandise from them,
Okay.
you know, and that was the clique.
Oh, okay. So you would run into each other every once in a while,
Yeah, like
and he asked you on a date.
we going to lunch in the corner. Was a small Greek restaurant that we used to go because they cook good. So we used to go there almost every day. We go to Hon and Hard, you know,
Okay. And you got married. How long did you know him before you guys got married?
because like how know we know
Yeah.
the,
So
the
when you
relationship before about
yeah.
two
Okay.
years, 2 years before we get married.
Good.
2 years.
And then when did you have dad?
What?
When did you have dad?
5 years later.
It was after you got married?
Hmm.
Okay.
5 years later, we married in '58, and he was born in 1963. So now today he's 59 years old.
Yeah, well, yeah, today he's 59 years old.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I know the story.
I know you know the story, but I don't know. I mean, I
Yeah.
know bits and pieces of it, but it's nice to talk about. It's nice
Mm.
to know. Yeah.